Hello, today we're going to put together the pumpkin rocker card. This is a card that's based on a circle shape, and when you set it on the counter it gently rocks back and forth. And so I'll start with the card base. The card base is a circle and it has score lines, and so you can just quickly fold that over. I'll do that and set it over here aside while I put together the layers. Okay, there's two front layers that are going to go on the front of the card, and there's a slight border around all the edges. And I'm going to put some glue on here real quick and adhere that. Like I said, when you lay it down, you'll see that slight edge all the way around. And then the next step is going to be, this is the outline for all the parts and pieces, and I'm going to put some glue on the back there and then put the pieces on. Really nice to have a fine tip when you're doing this one. Okay, we'll do the glue like that, and then when we lay this down, I'm going to line up the top edges up here. And when I do that, there will be a slight border down here along the bottom. Press that down well. And then we just take all the parts and pieces and fill them in. I've gone through, and on this card that I'm doing now, I've done a lot of shading. On this one, it doesn't have any shading, and I thought it would be a nice way to show the difference in the looks. It looks nice without, but it also looks nice with the shading. So these pieces is just like a little puzzle. They just slip right into their respective areas. You'll notice too that this card comes with 3 printable quotes to go on the front. And you can use either your print and cut on your cutting machine, or you can use the PDF that I provided that can be cut out by hand. Just print it from your printer and then use your scissors to fussy cut the quotes. We've done that. Now we're going to do the leaves. So really nice and easy to put together when you have the outline all done and cut out. Alrighty, we have that on there, and then the next thing I'm going to do is put the greeting on. And the greeting, or the sentiment, comes in 3 layers. You have the printable layer, and then there's 2 layers behind it. Give it some added depth and dimension, and I'm going to use pop dots on here to give it a little bit of a raised area. Alrighty, so now we have the pop dots on there, and we'll just kind of lay this across the front of the card, press it down, and now we're ready to apply it to the front of the rocker card. So what I want to do is, when I'm putting the glue on, instead of putting it on the back of this, I'm going to put it on the very front of the card. That's to make sure that I don't get some glue up into the areas that I don't want on the back of the card. So we'll just do that, and then I like to fold it over, then I can kind of scoot the edges up, get them all lined up, press them down, and we're all done. And I've added one more thing to this. You'll notice I have a thinner cardstock for the card base, and so I noticed that once in a while, if the card is open too far, it kind of slides open. So to fix that, I'm adding a little leaf to the file, and you can put this on the back of the card and let it overlap both the backing of the front of the card, and then right here, just put it right like that, and don't crease it. And what it does is it just kind of, you're able to open the card and read the greeting, but because it's not been creased, it gives some strength to the card so that it doesn't slide open when it's on display. And there you have your little rocker cards. Very fun. And these are 6 by 6. Let me double check the measurements, but yes, these will fit. These will fit in a 6 by 6 envelope. Enjoy.